All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go here. Should be any minute now. Just waiting on the teams to finish up their getting the game set up, and then we should be good to go. Just waiting on that, and then we will be moving forward. So again, just kind of hang out for us here. I am going to be kind of keeping an eye on things. Floating around, trying to keep an eye on chat as I can, and going from there. Again, Random Lake is going to try to go up and be 1-0 on the season. Both teams trying to go 1-0 here, and we're just working on that, as well as Random Lake wasn't able to defend their title last year, but hoping that this year we're going to be able to turn over a new leaf and keep things moving. So just kind of hang with us, and we'll be starting any minute now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with picks and bans. Random Lake is picking and banning first, and the first thing they ban is that Baron SMITE. Baron's a real tricky one to deal with. Lots of healing, lots of control here. We're waiting on the ban from Two Rivers, and that is going to be the Kukulin, very strong mid laner with a pretty nasty ult there. Random Lake bans Athena. Two Rivers bans the Arachne. And then we'll wait on the last couple of bans. First game of the season is always interesting to see what bans get put out, because a lot of times teams don't know what is good to ban or not, just because of the season's just started and teams just don't know what they don't know yet. But we got AMC and by Random Lake being banned on that Amusin Cobb, and then the King Arthur being banned by Two Rivers. And then here we go. We got a tier pick. Now, I know that's not going to be played by Pestilence. Tier's going right to Big Man, because that is his bread and butter, was one of his major picks last year. So Random Lake able to get that. On the Two Rivers side, we got Gilgamesh, Izanami, and Kronos. Kronos is probably going in that mid lane. Izanami going to go down the ADC. Random Lakes picked up the Poseidon and the Kefri, who that's been Jaco's newest favorite pick almost. Two Rivers does go and ban Heimdall, one of the safest ADCs in the game. Kali gets banned by Random Lake, can be a very strong jungler, so good to see that Random Lake. I know Random Lake's been talking about her a lot and how it's been a pain. Mercury gets banned away from Pestilence, not really a big one there. And Lancelot gets banned out by Random Lake. Lancelot had been one of Random Lake's one of Big Man's ones he had been doing lately. Oh, looks like we're gonna have for Random Lake. Looks like we're gonna have Susanna in the jungle, and on her, Jolly's gonna run that on her that he's been playing with a lot. Jolly's a new player for us on the team, so that should be good fun there. Two Rivers. I guess that Gilgamesh is gonna. Well, I don't know where that Gilgamesh is gonna go. We got Cthulhu, we got Red Attacker, Gilgamesh. We got weird stuff everywhere. Oh, well, I know Kronos is gonna go in the mid lane more than likely. Izanami's gonna go in that dual lane. I'm gotta believe Rat is gonna go in the jungle. And I guess it's going to be Cthulhu support and Gilgamesh solo. If I was to guess, that's what I would say. But you know, I've seen Rat played in a bunch of different places, so it's going to be interesting. And I've seen Gilgamesh could go in the jungle, Cthulhu could go solo. Well, so we'll have to see. So obviously we're sitting here in our spectator delay. So, you know, we're just going to sit and like I said, so we'll talk a little bit about the Random Lake team here. You know, Big Man comes back to play solo like he played last year. Did really good there. Very much prefers those aggressive solo laners. I mean, heck, he played Bakasura one game in the solo lane and did amazing. Famine decides not to play carry. It's more for helping out because we lost our mid laner. Comes into play in the mid lane. We've got Jaco is back in the support. Has picked up Kefri. Really likes him. So has the Atlas, has the Kefri, has a couple other pieces. Pestilence comes back to run the jungle. Has been picking up a few other gods. Has been doing pretty good with the Susano. And then Jolly comes in off the bench to help us out because we're missing our mid laner Tormgard and is going to play the on her. Thank God he's in ADC and not support because he really likes to think about playing it in that support role. And yeah, that's not the best. So it can be done, but it's not the best. So let's see here. We're still sitting here in streamer delay here. I'm going to go off the bench to help us out because we're missing our mid laner Torm. Why do I have nothing? There it goes. We're going to go ahead and run a quick ad here just to hopefully get through. And we're back, and we're in game. You guys should be getting that. Here we are. We're back now in game, and we're just setting up here, trying to figure out. The big thing right now is figuring out where certain players are going to be. We do have that correct. Let's see. I'm going to guess that it's like this. That is the guess that I have, and it looks like my guess was right. So, looks like we're going to have the Gilgamesh from Two Rivers sitting in the solo lane, the short lane, going up against Big Man. And we're going to have... looks like we're going to have... it's going to be the Cthulhu sitting in the solo, so... We're just going to sit here and kind of go through and see what's happening. Going to kind of sit here and see if they're going to get any action here with the tier. Big Man working a bit against the Gilgamesh, but still not much going on there. Funny thing is they both have the exact same build, pretty much. But we've got the Ratatasker in here. Tier's gonna have to get away. Did do pretty good to get that Gilgamesh down pretty low, but Tier's on, and here comes Susano, and we've got a put in, and bam, and there's the first kill. LS Random Person does go down to a Pestilence, gets that kill there in the support of Big Man, and here comes and gonna drop that totem for the extra movement speed and money. Now mid lane's just kind of doing what they do. Let's see how we're doing here in the duo lane. Donhurst looking pretty healthy. Jaco did take a bit of damage, it looks like, but still doing okay. That is Anami is sitting there as ruling the player damage right now, but that's kind of what happens. Oh, that Cthulhu kind of rushes forward, but nothing really doing there. The Kefri still just sitting there doing okay. Oh, Tier goes up on the Gilgamesh, pushing for, but here comes the Rat. So, nothing doing there. Susano working on getting his farm there, and Jollification with a kill. Doing good, takes down the Cthulhu. The support doing what it needs to do. Oh, and jumps in on the Izanami. Is he going to be able to get the kill? No, looks like she's able to jump away. And I hit the wrong button. Good work on me here, but Random Lake doing a good job pushing them back. Keep pushing that dueling up into their tower. Izanami really needs to go back at some point. Oh, let's see what's going on. These two solo laners just want to keep fighting each other. Let's see, not much going here in the mid lane. And Jollification, oh, it's a trade here. Jollification does get the Two Rivers 80 carry down, but carry does take down Jaco there. That's a trade well in support of Random Lake. Random Lake's already sitting on an 1100 gold lead, and the XP lead not so big, but still doing pretty good. Trying to make sure. Oh, looks like here comes Susano. Is he gonna go in and get it? Oh, here we go. Let's pop in and see. And oh, pops right in. Goes after that rat. Pestilence does get Pestilence with a double kill, taking down both the Two Rivers solo and jungle. And Tier's able to go in and is gonna steal the blue buff from from Two Rivers, so LS Random Person's going to be even more down. And talk about killing sprees on her. Jollification on the Honor, doing a great job. He's got 3 kills. So right now it's 6-1. Random Lake looking really strong today. And unfortunately, looks like Pestilence does fall. Let's see. The Winter Shamash gets dropped by LS Random, but Big Man able to get away. And he gets drop kicked. He's really just trying to keep on these two, not lose. Thinks he can take them. Here is 1 level up, but decides better to get away. But here comes the Poseidon of Famine. He is low on health, but may be able to help out. And there's the Kronos. It's like a party. And the Kronos GS Game Enjoyer takes down Big Man. And Pestilence does get able to get the rat taken care of here. We're gonna see some action here. On her, unable to get Izanami just gets away. And that's such an unlucky miss there from Jaco, but again, Random Lake able to keep them pushed up. Are we gonna have some action back here in the solo lane? This seems to be where the action's happening right now. Random Lake looking really good ahead on the level charts, especially in that jungle where Pestilence has now it's down to 1, but it's almost a 2 level lead here. Yeah, it's 2,000 XP, almost 2,500 on the levels. And I missed it again. Famine, yet another kill. Doing really good on that Poseidon. And I go away, and Jolly gets another kill. Jolly sitting 4-0 at this point. And whereas Pestilence is 4-1. Random Lake has a 9-3 lead at this point. Really controlling this match. Working, finally starting to look to build up that obelisk, and Famine, wrong plague there. Wrong of the Deadly Horseman, that's what I'm thinking of. Doing really good with the Poseidon, working on that tier 1 mid tower. We've got some action here. Here's going after the rat. But Pestilence able to finish him off. Big Man and Pestilence really teaming up really well here. Looks like we're gonna have some more action. Here comes that Gilgamesh, just can't get away. Tries to jump out, unable to do that. In comes a Big Man into the tower and takes down. Unless Random Person gets that kill there. Actually his first kill due to he's had 4 assists. Kills are being really well spread out here today between all the teams, between the players in Random Lake. Let's see who's got, 4 of the, Tyr and Susanna are gonna have to go back at some point. Ratcatcher able to get a quick stun, and Pestilence has to bolt away, and oh goodness, here we go. We've got party in the duo lane, and no one called me. Oh, they're going after the Izanami. Is she going to be able to get away? Oh, and Jaco with the poke grabs her in. Oh, and she's just able to get away here. Fire Giant has arrived. Do not know if that's going to be something good on her. Still kind of don't. And there's an obelisk full. Do not know. It says both teams. Maybe both teams got it, you know. Oh, looks like we've got some grouping up here. Oh, are we going to be able to get a... Salmon gets in there and takes out that rat. And there's a Kraken sitting right on LS Random Person. And bam! 3 down, 3-0 hit here. Looks like we're going to have a run to the Gold Fury, and that would be correct. 5 on that Gold Fury. That Gold Fury is just not going to survive. Down it goes, and Random Link's going to take that gold there. And we've got Big Man sitting, working and fighting against the Cthulhu. In comes Jollification, working to get more of that guy's unbelievably ungodly health pool down. And we're sitting here at 7,600 gold at this point. Random Lake just controlling the match. On her jumps away after dropping the pillar to get away there, but here's in working on this Izanami, and he gets her down. Now the Cthulhu's there, and with a 2-level lead, Big Man probably could sit there and take care of it, but wants to get these minions down. Now it's Tyr and Kronos, and hits him up against the wall, goes in under the tower. Tyr doesn't care. Gonna at least try to get a couple more hits. Big Man's one of those players who, if need be, will take some damage. On her's coming in. Oh, we've got Tyr did not go back because Jaco's here. So Big Man and Jaco go in. That Kronos is over. He just got deleted. There is... looks like Tyr's going to go ahead and back here. Looks like we do have... Just going to look here. There is a trebuchet waiting in the... Two Rivers base to be sent, so that's going to be an interesting part. But we've got a bunch of people here in the solo lane. Once the Shamash got dropped, didn't matter. Up came the Kraken, and so far it's only one. Nope, make that 2. Jollification able to finish off that kill. 2 down for Two Rivers, and we got Big Man looked like he was trying to make it 3. But decided not to, just hanging back, taking care of minions, looking at possibly pushing up on this tower. Oh, and here he goes, in on the Kronos. That Kronos is down to half health. You're still full, and say goodnight, Gracie. You are gone. Random Lake just, controlling here at this point. Tier 2 mid tower's about to go down. Trying to siege, it looks like would be the 3rd tower down. Big Man gets the rat down. Another kill for him. That Tyr's come online. He's got a 3-level lead on LS Random Person. We've got Pestilence with a 4-level lead. We got a 3-level lead in the mid lane. Supports are the same, but a 3-level lead in ADC. It's just... it's nuts. Big Man's working, trying to get this carry down, and does. Going up now. It's going to say, am I going to kill out the entire duo lane myself? going after... Nope. Decided he wasn't going to worry about it. Nope. So, Jaco moving up the... Because they did... Two Rivers did get a tower. Has gotten a couple towers down. Looks like both tier 1 towers in the solo lane are down. Actually, Two Rivers has more towers up than Random Lake, it looks like. Both towers in the duo lane are down. That's not really that great, but... Oh, looks like we might have a little bit of action here in the duo lane. Oh, Winter Samaj comes up, but no one that gets... Pestilence gets drop kicked in the wall, but he is okay. Here comes Big Man. Dropped in the Kraken, drops in, gets a kill. Big Man gets another. Big Man and Famine able to combo there for taking out the mid lane and jungle. Jaco jumps in on Ellis Random Person. That goes down too, and it looks like the solo tower, tier 2 tower for Two Rivers is down. Is Random Light going to think about taking a push on the right Phoenix here? Actually, I'm sorry, that'd be... Well, it'd be the right side if you're on the order side. So the solo side Phoenix, but no, looks like that is not going to be the case. Shuva, you are right. He is very iconic on the On-Her. Doing really well this time. Thank God he decided not to do it in the support. And Random Light going after the Pyromancer, and that Pyromancer is dropping pretty quickly here, and it's down, and Random Light gets that. Big Man going after that support buff for the extra health and regen. Going to be very helpful here in these later stages of the game for that solo for a tank like him. Oh, well, I guess he just decided to kill it. Didn't want it. He does have that void buff and is going to get in the damage camp too. Oh, looks like Two Rivers is going after the Oni Fury here. Cthulhu dropped his Descent to Madness in on the Oni Fury, but it is not going down. If Random Lake really wants to get in here, and they do, and in comes Big Man, ends the attack here. Ratatasker trying to do a little bit of damage. Random Lake able to get in there and stop that Fury kill, and Big Man gets the rat down too, and it looks like the Cthulhu gets taken down by Jolly. Jolly, who's just, 7-0-10. Just doing a great job as being his first WIHSEA game, doing really well. And Random Link gets that Oni Fury. And here we go. Tears just going for more. Big Man's coming in, and oh, I'm sorry, Gilgamesh. Yep, drop the Winter Shamash trying to get away. Jumps away, and oh, here we come. And Tears not gonna go up under the tower. Probably a good call there. Tears deciding to back here. Does go back, gonna buy some more. And oh my goodness, Famine drops the Kraken, and there goes Kronos. See you later, alligator.
The enemy has fully powered their obelisk.
I really don't know who has. I love it. The fact it tells me both teams have done the obelisk. It looks like it is. Two Rivers has done it. And down it goes. Jollification takes care of that rat. And he's going after the Cthulhu. And there that one goes too. Double kill to Jolly. He is divine. 9 straight kills. No deaths today. 19 out of 31 kills there. And oh, Kronos, I'm sorry, buddy, but Big Man's coming after you. And so is Jolly, and Jolly says, good night. And Random Lake is going up under the Titan here. Don't know if that's going to be a good call quite yet, but looks like we're pulling back here. Random Lake deciding Discretion is the better part of valor here, especially famine drops to Izanami. Two Rivers finally able to get a defense in. Oh, fam, we're pushing in again. Winter Shamash get dropped. Pestilence, though, able to take the rat down. But is he going to survive? He's trying to pull away. Jollification gets a kill on that Izanami. And, oh, Pestilence able gets in and gets that kill on the random person. On her, jumps in. Nope, and there's Big Man on the back and gets a kill on the Kronos. Now trying to get away because Titan was getting there. Let's see, looks like, well, Big Man still sitting here in the inside the base of Two Rivers. Keeping the Cthulhu busy. Meanwhile, oh, do we have a Fire Giant attempt here by Random Lake? Big Man decides to back out of there. Probably a good call to not get killed but he's keeping the team busy while Random Lake working on this Fire Giant. Fire Giant does take Jolly down. He's dead for 45 seconds. I don't think Random Lake's going to sit here and try to hold this Fire Giant that long. It looks like Jolly's not going to get that Fire Giant buff, but that yellow belt on 4 players is going to be very, very helpful. Ratatasker goes up in the air, up in the trees, trying to get moved around. Does just kind of pull himself back. Oh, Cthulhu's back behind Pestilence, or behind Famine here. Going after the Kefri. Kefri's getting hit by all sides. He's got Scared's Blessing on himself just in case he does fall. He can pull himself back, does. Famine gets a double kill as well as Pestilence here. 4 down on the Two Rivers side. Gilgamesh trying to get away, but oh, is it gonna be a deicide here? There is a Trebuchet up and running, but who cares? Because there's a triple kill for Pestilence, and that's a deicide. Random Lake can just march into the Two Rivers base and work on that Titan. Got 5 seconds until some folks show up, but again, I mean, there's so many levels behind at this point. Kraken goes up on the Titan. And Big Man, we got a couple kills going both ways there. Jaco goes down. And on her still sitting here. That Titan's very low. Random Lake going to be able to finish it off here. And oh, it's so close. Is anyone in the Titan room? No. Random Lake unable to finish her off there. But it's so very close. That Titan has got, it's got to be on fumes here at this point. Now the middle Phoenix has respawned. Does not have much life, but now Random Lake really can't do any damage to the Phoenix until that gets killed again. Let's take a look. I want to see what that Phoenix is sitting at. I can't get it selected. Don't really care at this point. Because in comes Random Lake. Random Lake Big Man gets a kill on the Izanami. Goes and is working on the Cthulhu. Famine drops to LS Random. But Big Man takes care of him. The Rat takes care of Pestilence. So we've got two. It looks like it's a 3-2 kill trade actually in a benefit of Two Rivers. But so it's just Big Man and Jaco. But when you got a Kefri, who knows, anything can happen with that Scared's Blessing, which he does have available. And oh, that Kronos Big Man gets that Kronos again. Jaco and Big Man doing a really good job of taking care of, well, the entire Two Rivers team. Still fighting here. Gotta see where we're at. Gold difference isn't to the point. Big man takes down that rat. That poor rat tasker just has not had any luck today. 113-4. It's just sad. At this point, Random Link just needs to group up, get him down. Oh, and here comes Cthulhu, goes Descent to Madness. But going after Jaco, but just not connecting. Meanwhile, LS Random does go down again. Oh, Big Man and Jolly again, and double, both get kills. And hopefully, we're just waiting to see. Oh, on her's in here, gets stunned, and trying to get away, and does get taken out. Let's see where we got. Oh, Famine's in here, and Famine and Pestilence, the two you really don't want to have happen to your country. They're both in here. Looks like. Oh no, Pestilence is going back. Famine's still sitting in here, taking care of as that Poseidon. Just wait. Looks like there might be a plan to group up here. Tears back here, probably getting final items, getting a teleport. Yep, there's that teleport. Tears sitting up. Big Man sitting up here. Here comes Pestilence and Famine are here as well. Where's that Jollification just respawned, so hopefully going to be there here shortly. Oh, Pestilence sitting here working against that Cthulhu. Not really, well, he's 5 levels down, so not a huge deal, but oh, here goes Zip on the Chronos, and 2 hits, and that Chronos is dead. Famine and Big Man working on the Phoenix. Trying to see where folks are, and here comes the duo lane of Random Lake coming up the mid lane. This Pestilence just kind of keeping Gilgamesh and the Cthulhu busy. We're gonna see what happens here, and I think we've seen this before. Kraken goes up, and down goes Cthulhu, and Gilgamesh is next. Use that Winter Shamash and still doesn't matter. Unable to survive. Tyr takes down the rat. That's 3 down. And no kills yet for Two Rivers off this. And Big Man's looks like it looks like Random Lake's trying to get in on the Titan room again. And there goes the Izanami. Jollification with yet another kill. 14 on the game here, and we are in on the Titan, and I think it's time to be over here. And yes, Random Lake does pull out the victory. 27 minutes and 51 seconds there. Random Lake takes the win with a score of 55-9. Pretty dominating win here for Random Lake, and we're going to take a look here at the stats here just to kind of get an idea of how dominating it really was here once it decides to load. Give us here a second. All right, as we see here, Random Lake, every player up near the 15,000 gold mark here. Tyr with the Big Man with the lead here, whereas the highest gold mark for Two Rivers is 11,500. So Random Lake really owning the gold there. Totally just a pretty dominating win, winning across all areas of the game. All but Jaco, Random Lake support, having double-digit kills, but Jaco with the 29 assists is just a devastating number there. So, again, Random Lake takes the win today against Two Rivers, moving to 1-0 on the season and getting ready for next week. Tomorrow, tune